Hey there everybody, welcome to Randomizer Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Randomizer Real Edition here in Black version, episode 28, and it's time for us to explore Dreamyard. I think I purposely didn't spin the route area wheel for us to decide our mons. Now, last time we left off, you know, we had, unfortunately 2 episodes ago, a major corruption which literally destroyed the entire series. And we had to restart, which here we are. We've restart. We have DBZ, our Porygon Z, hasty nature, so up in attack, up in speed, down in defense. I was about to say attack for some reason. Sticky Hold protects the Pokemon from item theft, so if we put any item on him, doesn't lose it. Mach Punch, U-Turn, Automize, and Stab, Uproar. Yeah, no, pretty good mon. Love it. Love Porygon Z. Next, we have Pass Through, our Duskull. Bashful Nature, holding the EXP share because we need to get at least 5 EXP shares so everyone in our team can have one. He has Contrary, but as he evolves, that will change. So yeah, Recycle, Poison Fang, Astonish, not much here, and Nature doesn't really change anything. But Contrary, we're not stay on this guy. As he levels up, he will unfortunately lose his ability. Next is Dark-Go. Like Dark Dog, you get it. Mightyena, Bashful Nature, so everything stays in. Shed Skin means it heals its own stats problem, so, you know, it won't get affected that bad, I guess. Beat Up, Rain Dance, Cut, Charge Beam. He's alright, he's holding EXP share. And then now we have Free. Yeah, because she was free. Smoochum, Bold Nature, just got it from Dreamyard at the end of last episode. Up in attack, down in defense, which... up in defense, down in attack, I just said that reversed, with Guts, but we know Guts doesn't help her, but the ability will re-roll once she becomes a Jinx. So yeah, Snarl, Luster Purge, Heart Stamp, Ice Burn. I mean, pretty good moveset. Now, I don't think we have another... Okay, how much money do we have? 4 or 7. I think we need 5 to buy another one. And I don't think we have another... Oh, we can sell that special defense. Yeah, we do not have another EXP share, but we can go buy it back in the first town. So I believe we already battled her. I think we battled everyone here because we got the thing free from him, maybe? Yeah, so obviously we can cut there. I think we already explored over here. It would help if I didn't keep over going. Tough thing is I'm using an Xbox controller and sometimes the controls aren't exactly perfect. So yeah. All right, so I guess we will cut this. And before we go any further, oh wait, yeah. All right, so as we enter this area, we will spin the wheel and see what is up. All right, so obviously, we need to... Unfortunately, I think this is going to drag us into the story. No, it won't. Okay, so before we get into anything else, guys, let's spin the wheel. And what do you want to guess the wheel isn't going to work first time? It's literally not even showing my face. Here I am. Cool. Okay, I guess I have to reset the wheel. There it is. Okay, perfect. Let's spin and see what we can catch in Dreamyard, because obviously the Smoochum was free. It doesn't count. Capture Gen 1 Pokemon. We get up to 2 Gen 1 Mons. Now, what that could fill out our team. 2 Generation 1 Pokemon is massive, right? Like, we have... Obviously, getting another Porygon would be bad. Unless we could make it a Porygon 2 and put an Eviolite on it if we get access to Eviolite. That wouldn't be awful. But there's so many good Gen 1 Mons. And because this includes Gen 4, a lot of them have their later stage evolutions. So yeah, 2 Gen 1 Mons is pretty good. Although, in technicality, we have 2 Generation 1 Mons, with Porygon Z being an evolutionary line of Porygon, and Smoochum being a pre-evolution of Jinx. So we already have 2 Gen 1 Mons, so we really got to be careful about adding anyone else that isn't going to help us. But yeah. No, I think right now we are in a pretty good position for like all things considered. So let's go in. Obviously, we're gonna have story stuff because of the Muna. Yep, that's completely understandable. And yeah, gonna obviously have yep, there you are. Team Plasma is gonna show up, ruin the day, and you know, ruin the day. I mean, it's just the truth. That's what they do, unfortunately. They're gonna come in here and ruin everything, hurt the poor Muna, which is just wrong, just horribly wrong. And yeah, so Smoochum evolves into Jinx at level 30. I have to remember that. I'm trying to keep stuff up. Duskull evolves at 37, so quite a bit off there as well. All right, 2 Gen 1 Mons. One thing I would like is if we could get access to quick balls. That would make catching a lot easier. But here we go. Here's our battle. Now, obviously Duskull and Mightyena are down a life. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we can handle this. Matang comes in. DBZ is not well equipped to deal with Matang. Actually, we have Mach Punch. Imprison. Mach Punch. Dynamic Punch. That's gonna hurt, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna risk the U-turn pivot, I think. And unfortunately, I'd hurt myself. I'm gonna try the U-turn again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we get a little bit more damage. Oh, that just straight up kills. Okay, I should have just done that in the first place. Okay, pass through hits level 8. That's massive. So, talking about Duskull right now, right? It learned to move at level 9. It obviously doesn't evolve to like 30 plus, so we're not in range of talking about that. But we'll learn another move at level 9. All right, this time give me something, you know, that I could hit with Bug, or you know, something. Ambipom. Interesting. So I'm gonna make a read, and this might be the, oh, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna U-turn and I'm gonna go into Duskull. Oh, never mind, it's a crit. He is so strong. Oh, level 9, here we go, new move. Ominous Wind. Okay, so we are getting a bit more money, so we do need to think about going back and trying to buy more of those EXP shares that are back at the first city. So yeah. Wow. Okay. Honestly, I thought when I saw these two that it was going to be a 3-stage evolution. I don't know why I thought the third one would have more clouds wrapping around it or something and become like floating like on like a cloud pillow. I always thought that was going to be its third evolution, but it just never became. Okay. Yeah, come to your house later. Got it. All right, so we are here so we can investigate. Remember, we can catch 2 Gen 1 Pokemon. So we get a look around and we can catch up to 2. You know, sometimes you get disappointed. Okay, let me think. What is the positive parts about Eradicate? A regular Eradicate. If it was a Alolan Eradicate, we'd be having a different conversation. Well, I don't like him. You know, he's 97 speed, 81 attack, 70 special defense, 60 defense, horrible HP and special attack. We're not going to catch him. We know he's here, but Eradicate can be one of the 2 Gen 1 Mons. So hopefully we see other Gen 1 guys. Okay, same thing. We know Poliwag. Oh, I can get Politoed. I love Politoed. Okay, we know Poliwag and Eradicate are here, so we guarantee can catch 2. Black Bell isn't bad. Okay, so we can look around this area and try to figure out, you know, try to figure out if there's more Gen 1 Mons. There's Poliwag again. Because, okay, usually in this area, there's only 3 Mons, right? Patrat, Purloin, and Muna are usually the original 3 Munas, you know. But who knows? There could be more because the randomizer sometimes adds more. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Ladybug is not a Gen 1 Mon. Obviously, it's Gen 2. But Raticate and Poliwag. Poliwag's actually pretty ideal. I have to be careful of lives, though. Like, I can't risk losing another life. So I might go heal my Mons and come back. Okay. A berry isn't exactly the best thing you want out of those because they're randomized. But it is what it is. Okay, come on. You know, I feel like I just said the berry is the best case scenario, and then we go and proceed to get another berry. Which is very unfortunate. Yeah. And then is there something over here? I don't think so. Okay. So we're gonna go heal. And we'll come back and try to see if there's another Mon. Raticate and Poliwag. Obviously, Poliwag is the better option of the two. Thankfully, we do get a catch 2. So I'm hoping we do come across another Gen 1 Mon. Hopefully there is more than just Raticate, Poliwag, and Ladybug. That would be the 3 that we know is usually there generically. But yeah, I have to remember I can't take my hands off the controls because I need to press B to run. I'm so used to newer Pokemon games where now I can just sprint or get on the bike and hold it one-handed and run around. I have to cut again. That's right. All right. So yeah, we definitely need to go back after this. So yeah. All right, let's run around a little bit and see if we can't find something other than that. A part of me wants to lock in Poliwag because it's kind of a split evolution. It is a split evo, but it's like I love Politoed so much. I'm gonna Mach Punch, see how much this does. I have to be careful about doing too much damage to that. Do we think I can catch it? Oh, I'm almost low on balls. I may have to go buy more balls. 1, 2, 3. We caught Poliwag. Okay, so thankfully we have caught one of the 2 Gen 1 Mons. I think Poliwag is really good for us. Simply because it is a split evo and it is a water type, which we are currently missing. But most importantly, right, it has high speed. So its 90 speed is amazing for a low level Mon. It evolves really quickly at 25 to Poliwhirl, who holds on to that 90 speed and just gets stronger. Also, we don't know its ability yet. I still need to come up with a nickname. But then it's Waterstone or King's Rock, which I believe Waterstone is still for Poliwrath. I believe it needs to reach a certain level holding a King's Rock. So to get Politoed, we would need to do that or find a Waterstone. But yeah, whether we go Politoed, just because I love Politoed, you know, Politoed loses speed, goes down to 70, but has 100 special defense, 90 special attack, 75 attack and defense, 90 HP. It's a 500 BST Mon. Poliwrath is 510, a little bit better. 90 HP, 95 attack, 95 defense, 70 special attack, 90 special defense, 70 speed. Poliwrath is technically, I think, a little bit better, but I love Politoed so much, I might just take it. Of course, that's the problem with a randomizer, right? Is if I take Politoed, maybe Politoed has something bad. What if it has Truant or Slowstar? You know, Poliwrath, it could have huge power, pure power, etc., and that could change everything. You know, physical attacker has a lot of good, there's a lot of good physical attacker abilities that doesn't really hit with Politoed being a more of a special attacker, right? So yeah, I mean, it's one of those decisions that we will have to make later, but for now, there's just no reason to worry about it. So yeah, I'm gonna name it Frog ? Just because we know or don't know as of right now whether it will be a frog. Of course, if it becomes a Politoed and its name is Frog, it's a little weird. But I think Poliwag is our best bet there. No, I love Chandelure. Oh, that would have been such a good mon to get. Oh, like that's... Like, could you imagine having a Chandelure at this point? 520 BST, but not exactly what we're looking for. Obviously, we're looking for Gen 1s, but now we know there's at least more than 3. So, oh, I should check out Poliwag really quick. I should 100% check out Poliwag. Okay, my Lotic's obviously not Gen 1. So, that's kind of a bummer ability for it, I'm not gonna lie. So obviously we can leave. My Lotic's a great mon, not helpful for us. So we definitely know there's more here. So yeah. Oh, I just said that I need to check Poliwag and I go look fun. That's why I ran into my Lotic. Can we see its other ability? Because my Lotic has how many natural abilities? Hold on, let me actually look that up because it just replaces the ability count it has. But Lotic has, yeah, moral scale or competitive. So far, Sandstream, it's its only ability. Obviously, we can't catch it, but it's sometimes cool to see. All right, let's go check out Frog really quick, you know? And let's talk about him a little bit. So Frog, well, his image will be added down below in a minute, guys, once I catch the other one. Impish nature, so up in defense, down in special attack. Well, that kind of makes our decision, like, for us, doesn't it? Having a negative nature in special attack makes Poliwrath a much more better option. Snow Cloak is not the best ability, but it will change its ability when it involves in Poliwhirl and Poliwrath, so whatever. Recycle's meh. Aqua Tail's pretty good, honestly. It's stab, water. Fire Punch is interesting, which makes me even more want to go, because this is a absolute counter, a physical counter to grass types. So yeah, and then Rain Dance. I mean, this is a pretty good mon, and with attacks being physical, it 100% doggo. Oh, I forgot they're holding EXP shares. Makes it so Poliwag kind of has to go the Poliwhirl route. Let me save really quick just so we make sure we lock this in. But yeah, Poliwag is a good addition, but its nature, its moves, everything about it says to go Poliwrath instead of Politoed. So yeah, we will. All right. Can we find a different mon except Raticate? I don't know. I want to try to find one more mon. If we don't, we accept the Raticate. Raticate isn't that great, truth be told. And what does its moves, level up moves, look like in Gen 5? So it should have at least 4 moves already. If it's level 9 when we catch it, it would learn a move at 10. Okay, so here it would have that move. It would probably have, okay. Do we take it? No, I'm gonna keep looking. This Raticate's a good option, but I want to see if there's another Gen 1 mon here. Just because Raticate isn't the best. I do like Surskit. I do like Surskit. He's just vibing. Look at him, he's vibing. All right, we'll look until we find a Raticate. Once we find a Raticate, I think we catch it. There might be more mons than that. There usually is like 6 or 7 mons. But right now, I think we're at 5. Okay, hold on. Gloom changes everything. So Gloom isn't the best. But the fact we can split to Vileplume or Blossom. Like Vileplume is a special attacker, 90 space speed, slow, 75 HP, 80, 490. Blossom is... Wait, how do they stack up? Hold on, 75, 80, 95, 90, 100, 75, 80. All right, so a little less special attack, a little bit more defensive. Blossom's a little bit more defensive. A grass type with our current team comp wouldn't be bad. We can get grass poison on a Vileplume. Yeah, that's intriguing. I mean, over Eradicate 100% we take this. All right, so let's Mach Punch. Let's see what we can do here. I think we're gonna catch this Gloom. I'm sorry, CC. Moody? Oh no. It's not gonna have Moody when it evolves. Boomerang. Okay, so not the best move, but little chippies. Moody boost. Special defense rose. Down goes its accuracy. We'll Mach Punch one more time, and I think this is gonna get us in range. I think Gloom is the answer here. Bubble Beam. So far, it doesn't have any moves that really show itself off. Special attack, speed fell. Yeah. Let's throw another Pokeball. We're running out of balls, which is the problem. I should go buy another EXP share though. I mean, those are just so good and just... Okay, it broke out. This is where I have a concern, right? We don't have the Pokeballs for a very long encounter. So we do have to be careful of that. We actually have 2 balls left, a Pokeball and a Great Ball. Hopefully this Pokeball captures this Gloom. It's broke out immediately. Of course not. All right, so we have one more chance. Wow, the moveset on Gloom isn't really the best. This is our last chance. We're throwing a Great Ball. 1, 2, 3. We got Gloom. All right, so we have Gloom added to the lineup. So yeah, no, those two Gen 1 mons, it turned into a Poliwag and a Gloom, which isn't awful. Now, let's see the level up track for Gloom. So, fortunately, I don't think it learns a move for a while. All right, I'm gonna call it Dream Plant. Because we found it in the Dreamyard. And that will barely fit, but let's go. Dream Plant or Gloom. Okay, I'm trying to make sure we don't run into anything. All right, let's get out of here. And we'll look at Gloom after we heal everyone up. So yeah, we add Poliwag and a Gloom. So we're not in a bad position. I do think I want to go back and get an EXP share. And throw it on Smoochum. Because our typings right now are quite interesting, right? Porygon Z obviously is a normal type. Duskull is Ghost. Mightyena is Dark. You know, Smoochum's will be Psychic Ice. Poliwag it will eventually be, because of its thing, Water Fighting. And the Gloom, Grass Poison. So we have some coverage. You know, we have a decent group of guys. All right, let's do this. Oh, Dream Plant's holding an item. A berry. That's fine. I mean, yeah, it's free. All right, so Dream Plant, Lax Nature, up in defense, down in special defense. Okay, Moody, obviously we know that'll change. Sharpen, yeah, we kind of know its moveset because we saw it, but it's like, it doesn't have stab of either type, which is unfortunate, right? Sharpen is eh. Bubble Beam is all right, I guess. It hits fire types. Close combat, it's good, except it's not a physical attacker. Boomerang is just useless. What do you sell here? Flame Plate. Sunstone. Wait, isn't the Sunstone needed to evolve into Blossom? We literally could get Blossom right now. Hold on, let me consider this. So Blossom, I think, is worse than Vileplume. Let me look at its Gen 5 moveset. So it would only learn a move at 23 and 53, and it would just have the moves it has, which Gloom doesn't have that many good moves. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just wait. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I do not think it's worth it to try to go the Blossom route. Even though we could evolve it now, and that would be an instant boost to strength. We're gonna run back and go buy an EXP share, and I think we need to throw that on Smoochum, right? Because to be honest, a Psychic Ice type, even if it is Jinx and not like the best Mon in the world, getting it experience will be really key, right? So let's head here. I also want to check what else is here. Like the XP share is the thing that sticks in my mind, but it's not the only thing. I'm off, of course. Moonstone, Earthplate, Air Balloon, Thunderstone. Okay. Oh wait, we can sell. We have stuff to sell, don't we? That's not enough. I'm gonna sell this Super Repel and hopefully it gets us there. I think we have, okay, let's see if we have enough. We have enough, so we're gonna buy another EXP share. I know this is farming the system, but you know what? If it's gonna be there and it's randomized, we'll take it, especially after what we lost. So Free is level 10, but she is a baby Pokemon and definitely not the best. Like she is our weakest Mon by a mile. And she doesn't get any better for quite a bit. So yeah, so Gloom will, let me double check his moveset. So he's at level, all right, so let's talk about, really quick before we head back, let's talk about everyone's level situation. So DBZ, our Porygon Z, is at 16. He will learn a move at 18. So 2 more away before that, and the next one's 23, 29, 34. You kind of get the picture there. Pass Through, Duskull, gets 1 move at 9, we just know. So obviously looking at him, he gained Ominous Wind, which is nice. Because he is, you know, it's stab, it's another type of move, so, you know, it's good. But he will learn another move at 14, so 5 more levels, then 17, then 22, but yeah. And then Mighty Yenna, our Dargo, will learn a move. He's at 13 right now. He will learn a move at 17 and 22 because he just learned a move. 13, what was it? I think it was beat up, wasn't it? Or was it charge? I can't remember. So, and then as I was talking with Smoochum by far is our weakest Mon. And she has, well, she's level 10. She will learn a move at level 11. So pretty close to that. She has a good moveset, she's just a really weak Mon. Right? So at level 11, level 15, 18, 21, 25, 28, and then by 30, or at 30, should evolve into Jinx, and will help us there. Frog, Poliwag, level 8 right now, so it has its moves it will learn until it reaches level 11, so 3 more levels than at 15, Double Slap, 18, I believe it evolves at 18, or is it 21? But yeah, so it has a couple more moves it can learn, and then Gloom is pretty much until we get a, until we get a stone, is stuck as Gloom. Gloom does learn a move at 9, so it will learn a new move, hopefully a grass type move, whether it's Mega Drain, Giga Drain, Pedal Dance, I'll even take Solar Beam, I guess. Like any stab grass move would be helpful for it. But if I had Boomerang is the move right away I'm taking off no matter what it learns because yeah, it's not useful. Bubble Beam, like I said, does have its use because it is 65 base power and it does hit fire types, which is a weakness of ours. Close combat is interesting. It's just gonna see how everything plays out ultimately. But yeah, CC's good. I just wish we had it on a different Mon. So we're in a decent situation, right? Like, we're not in a horrible situation, but we got our Dreamyard Mons. Our team is looking better, and I'm quite happy with it. We've rebounded nicely from losing our data. You know, losing all the stuff we lost, which hurt. Thankfully now we have 3 EXP shares. We still need 2 more, and pretty much we just need to build up to 6,000. The rough part here is we are out of money, so we have no more Pokeballs. We have no more Great Balls. We have nothing to catch Mons with. So I think we need to take a break from buying the EXP shares and really build up. Build up like our money, our capital. I keep thinking like I need to do something. Oh, I need to go visit what's their name. That's what I'm thinking of, I think. By the way, I know I saw the Choice Scarf here. We will definitely come back for that. Choice Scarf, unless they have a ghost type. Uproar, you know, Stab. Is it here? Is it this one? It is. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, that would be crazy. Although Porygon Z is, yeah. Okay, we got the C gear. Yeah, sure, it doesn't really change much. Just get an image down below to look at other than the blank screen we had. I remember customizing this on my actual... Yeah, thank you. It's gonna keep talking. I remember customizing this a lot when I played. Like, I remember having a Keldeo background, I believe. I remember having a... You know, I remember having some cool backgrounds on the Sea Gear thing. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So our Mons should be healed and fully ready to go. So yeah, at least 3 of our Mons have EXP share, and we can definitely improve. I believe we already have the badge, right? Yes, we do. Yes, we do, because that's how Dream. Okay. So yeah, and let's keep moving. Okay, so items. Do we think there's hidden items down here? Oh, there is an item. Wave Incense is not the best, but it's, you know, it's a free item at the end of the day. Let's keep going. Oh, right here looks like a perfect spot for a hidden item. Nope, nothing. Okay. Over here. Nope. Nothing. Okay. Wow. Maybe on the thingies? Nope. Okay. And I can't get over to that guy without Surf, right? Yep. Okay, so that's whatever. Alright, and we progress towards Route 3. Now, this is the sucky part. We have no Pokeballs. We need money. But... do I spin the wheel until we get money? Like, I don't know. You know, I think maybe we... Oh, wait, are we gonna get an egg here? That does provide an interesting thing. Do we leave Pokemon with the daycare person? Like, oh yeah, there should be some battles here. So I'm gonna wait to spin the wheel until... Oh, we have a heal person here. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna wait and battle everyone. And... yeah. Alright, good, good, good. So obviously that's to introduce the double battles that will happen down there. Let's do it. Let's get some XP for our 3 guys that are carrying the XP shares. Let's also get money and go back and buy Pokeballs, so we at least have some. Skiploom comes in. And yeah, we know 100% what we're going to do to this thing. Bye. Oh, it lived. Wow. I was not actually expecting that. Okay. Oh, don't kill it. Ooh, that's risky. All right. I didn't expect it to have that hard of a hitting move. Yeah, bring back DBZ, please. Pass-through got some good experience though, but man, I almost just lost second life on him. and that would not have been fun. Let's just uproar. I need to stop playing cute. Let's just, you know, stab, uproar with a Porygon Z. Pass through, hit level 10. Let's go. That's what we want to see. That's the kind of stuff we want to see. All right, here's another battle. Yeah, I just think we need to uproar and not be too cute with it. Duskull won't learn another move for another 4 levels. And obviously doesn't evolve to 37, so we're not really in you know, we're not going to evolve anytime soon, so we need to keep him safe. I need to be a little bit smarter with that. I'm going to uproar here. Yeah. I mean, I should just do that, shouldn't I? So close. Okay, so Mightyena hits level 14. He doesn't learn another move to 17, so it's going to be a little while there. And yeah, DBZ's so close to leveling up though. So yeah. So yeah, we'll take whatever money we get here and buy a couple balls, and then we'll spin the wheel for this route next episode. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Alright. Cherum. Alright, so let's just... I mean, a part of me wants to click U-turn, but let's just stab Uproar. It's just so powerful of a move. You click it, good day. And DBZ hits level 17. It will learn a move at 18, so not just yet. And there we go. Take this Hyper Beam. Oh, man. That'd be scary. Bayonet. Alright, so now this is where we can't just, haha, click Uproar and have a good day. We do have to U-turn here, unfortunately. It doesn't do much, but DBZ needs to get out of there because he doesn't have much against him. I do think we have to send out Mightyena. We glare, we get paralyzed, so we're a little slow, that's fine. Let's Charge Beam. And we get fully parried. There we go, Shed Skin pops. Let's Charge Beam. Up goes our special attack. And we get burned. But we shed it, that's fine. Charge Beam should kill at this range. And it does. Alright, there we go. Very nice, very nice. So Dargo clears up. Pass Through hits level 11. That's big. And level 11 for free. Hail. Hail is interesting. So it does protect us from some things, but not anything we really need to worry about. Like, I don't think Hail's worth it. Like, you would want to have a Hail team, and we really don't. So yeah, but some good experience there. Everyone gained levels. Okay, it doesn't look like anything here. Let's go back inside, get our little free heal off, and thank you, let me rest. So yeah, so obviously our goal here is to slowly progress through, gain some experience, get some money. I'm gonna do the double battle, go back, check how many Pokeballs we can buy, and I think next episode we will come back to this point and spin the wheel once we see some grass that we can actually try to catch Pokemon with. And I will obviously, oh, I forgot to add Poliwrags and Gloom's image. That's what I was gonna do. I'll promise I'll do that by the next episode. All right, so we have 2 Mons here that are normal types. So Pass Through might actually be okay. I'm gonna Mach Punch here. I think I want a Poison Fang. Maneri goes down, as I thought. Some small experience for everyone. He uproars. And obviously we're immune to normal types, so that's fine. Mach Punch. And yeah, we're just gonna do our thing. And Smear goes down. That's perfectly fine. Exactly what we want to see. Everyone gains a bunch of experience, gained a little bit of money. Let's head back and... Wait, is there anything over here that I didn't get? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's head back to the town and see how much money we have and how much we can buy. Because we need Pokeballs. We desperately need Pokeballs. I think that's all we can buy right now is Pokeballs. I don't think we have access to Great Balls yet. We do. We have enough for one Great Ball. Man, I don't feel like we gained enough money from that. I'll buy a Great Ball because it gives us a better shot at catching them on. And who knows if we actually will catch them on. You know, that's the tough thing. Like, what's the odds we 100% catch someone? And I just don't know. I don't think it's that great, but it's possible. But let's get back over to that area. I need to make more money in this game. I don't remember this game being that hard to find money in, but for some reason we are struggling. You know? So this is the crossroads where we'll stop. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.